Hello, hello. Are we rolling? Okay. This is appreciation vlog number 1. So this was inspired by the Carter Stone, where if you're watching this video, you probably know him. We're going to talk a little bit about how I've grown, some big wins I've had, some lessons I've learned. That's probably a really important one, so I can share with whoever decides to watch this video. Some struggles and how I'm getting through those, and a lot of things I've been grateful for, because there's a lot to be grateful for. One thing I've been doing a lot recently is kind of, I don't want to say idolizing, but in a way, I guess idolizing the gym. And so I've put the gym above a lot of my other goals in life, because it is a big goal of mine to be strong, maybe compete in a bodybuilding show at one point. Just like nothing pro, just something fun. But I've definitely been putting a lot of time towards that. And it's kind of funny because I was just talking to Carter the other day, and he was talking about how he may be putting like equal effort into the gym and school, which I thought was kind of funny. And I'm definitely putting more effort into the gym than school, I feel like, because maybe I need to rethink my priorities in a way. Some big wins I've had recently, though, are I've hit a lot of new PRs in the gym. I'm gaining weight, which I want to be doing. So that's something to be grateful for. Another thing to be grateful for is, dude, I get to live in this amazing house. Like, what? So, one of the things I came on here because I wanted to talk about a lot was how lucky and like privileged a lot of people that I know, and including myself, are. Because you don't really think about it unless you're like trying to, but a lot of people don't get to just live in a house for free, in school, have housing for free, eat, like get their groceries paid for, and a lot of people even like struggle to get groceries. So I'm really grateful that I get to, be in this house, eat good food, protein. Something I've been finding, next topic already, right? Something I've been finding difficult lately was probably just, I don't know, prioritizing anything other than the gym. I feel like that's been such a big part of my life recently. Like, probably, I wake up late at like 9:30, and then I'll make breakfast, play some piano, play some drums, which I've been getting really into recently, which is awesome. Like, love it. And then I'll go to the gym from 11 to like 1:30. And like most of the time, it's not just lifting. It's like, oh, I'm lifting, but I'm also, talking to people for 10 minutes in between my sets. Which, it's nice to have that good community in the gym. It drives you to stay in there, keep working, especially when you have people also working as hard as you are towards their goals. Because community is such a big part of, pushing yourself to go further. This is going to sound like just a complete yap session, this whole video, by the way. So, the next thing that I'm grateful for, my amazing friends. Because I feel like I have a friend group where everyone is doing their own thing at the same time, some people are going to college in Cornell, some people are Binghamton, Oswego, this and that. And everyone's working towards their own thing, which is awesome. Yet we also have, the ability to stay so connected because of the internet. And just to see how everyone's doing. Like, I know there's one of my friends who spends hours every day, like, out so late studying, working towards his goals. And it's motivating in a way. It's like when you see someone you used to know in high school on Instagram doing these great things, and you're like, wow, like that in high school, that was just an ordinary person. And they're able to do all these cool things that I could be able to do as well if I really put my mind towards it. So I guess I've been realizing, like, that my mic might be on mute. What about now? Oh, I think you can hear me. Okay, I think it's working. Hopefully. But another thing I've been thinking about is just, how could I be that person to help inspire others how I was inspired by the people in high school? How can I help push people that I know to be their best selves, just like these people push me to start improving my life and be better? And I think you can't push everyone to be their better self. Everyone has their own ideas, and if you want to do something, like, let's say someone wanted to start a business. Okay, you want to start a business. Do you really want to start a business? Do you want to start a business because of the money? Or do you want to start a business because... All right, my iPhone storage ran out. So, I was talking about, for example, someone wants to start a business, right? They want to start a business. Do they really want to start a business? Do they just want the money? Are they ready to deal with, like, everything that's going to come their way? Like, I mean, and, like, I haven't started a business, obviously. But, I don't know. It's just things to think about, Let's see. What's next up on my list? The type of person I want to grow into. I'd probably say if there's a person I want to grow into, it'd be someone who is respectful to everyone. Someone who can think about what someone has gone through before judging them. Because I feel like that's something not just myself, especially myself, but a lot of people struggle with. It's just like, you got to think, if you see someone doing something around you and you're like, what is that person doing? Just think, like, they could have gone through something that, pushed them to do that. They might be encouraged to do that because of the way their life is, because everyone's life is different. Each person around you has a different, unique life. It's awesome. It's awesome. It really is. I think that's one of the coolest parts about life, is just how, like, I remember I was driving through New York City with Carter and Joey, and there were these huge buildings just, like, all over, just, lights on. Like, I'm telling you, probably 20 rooms, 40 stories tall, like, and just lights. And, that's just one side of the building we saw. But I was thinking, like, each one of those lights is a person or a family or a couple just, like, doing their own thing. Like, it's just crazy. There's 8 something billion people in the world, and everyone's just out there doing their own thing, trying to get through it. And it's such a privilege to be alive. Get to do what you want in the United States. I guess before I post my next video, whether I'll do it next week, next month, I guess some things that I want to work towards are thinking a lot more. I feel like I've distracted myself a lot, just, as everyone does, through scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on TikTok, watching TV, playing video games. It's important to think, though. And I remember, like, seeing some of my friends, some people I work out with, they'd delete Instagram to force themselves to think, what's good for me? What should I be doing? Like, what could I be doing that's better than scrolling? And I guess I didn't even think about it until a couple days ago. I was watching a YouTube video, and the place you least expect it, this guy goes, "What are you doing?" Right? What are you doing? You're sitting here watching YouTube. Like, go do something productive. The guy said that on his own videos. It was kind of awesome because, like, we just mindlessly sit there and scroll or sit there and watch. But we're made for so much more, I feel like. So another thing I hope to be doing or achieving, or something I want to be proud of by the next time I make a video, is maybe prioritizing the gym as much as I do now, but finding a way to also prioritize other things in my life. Like, what I love to do, play music, school, work, obviously. Those ones are pretty key. And even though, I have good grades in school, I could be working so much harder to actually learn. But yeah, so a reminder I'm going to keep giving myself throughout the week is be myself. Don't focus too much on the little things. Focus on everything else. I have so much to be grateful for, to look around at, So, and hopefully, I can hit the ice bath 7 days this week, because the last couple weeks have been brutal as the weather gets into freezing temperature. I've had to break open the top with a hammer the last couple times, and it is freezing. Like, over the summer, I would just I have like these ice cube molds about this big. I'd throw in 6 of those, and I'd sit in there for 5 minutes. And after the first minute and a half, I'd be like, okay, it's fine. But this water, like, hurts to sit in. It hurts. So I talked to one of my friends, and he said to wear socks. And you know what? Nothing else has been working, so I'm going to give it a shot. Wear socks in the ice bath. All right, anyway. See you next time, whenever that is.